of course, part of owning a brand new vehicle, regardless of where it is and what it's from. And of course, I prefer Toyotas. This is my third Toyota van.
That's
And
good to hear.
that's good to hear, isn't it?
Yes.
And of course, I was here singing when they opened up the place here, my old Kentucky home, and across the road too, with Bob Marshall, and then of course with Rob here, and did a little interview with him on the other section of the tape. And then here we're going to have, who do we have here?
My name is Leslie Alexander. I'm the service manager here at Marshall's Dry Ridge Toyota.
Fantastic. And now Leslie, tell us what all they did to this 5,000 mile checkup on the Toyota Sienna.
Alrighty, your new 2018 Sienna van. This vehicle at 5,000 miles or 6 months, whichever parameter you were at, and your mileage, you were at 4,814. So they call this the 5,000 mile or 6 month maintenance. And this visit today consisted of a complete list of inspections of the vehicle, all the fluid levels, checked the air pressures in the tires, performed a brake inspection, did a tire rotation, looked the vehicle over thoroughly, and you have your paperwork here, your invoice with your inspection sheet all attached. This vehicle had a clean bill of health. Everything looked to be real good, and you are due back to see us from now. You're due back in another 6 months from now, or 5,000 miles from now. And you do have a sticker in the upper left-hand corner of the windshield.
Okay. As a reminder.
You will also have the maintenance light that will go off 5,000 miles from today's mileage.
I saw that in there when on the first 5,000.
Yes.
And of course, I bought this in March. And so how many months is it that I've had it there?
Well, obviously your mileage is coming first, the way it sounds.
Yeah.
So from March to now, today is what, July 17th? April, May, June, July. So you made it about 4 months.
Made it about 4 months.
That is correct.
Well, I had taken my 92-year-old brother-in-law, Joseph Brander, Jay Brander, many rides in the vehicle. He loves to go for rides down to where he grew up and all down and through Wolf Road where I grew up and where his wife, who's gone on to heaven, grew up and where he met her. And so he loves to take those rides. And of course, I brought him down here to see you all many times when I bought the vehicle.
Well, that's awesome.
And put it on television or show with us. And but nice to be with you today, and nice to have you service the vehicle. I'm sure my wife, June Geiman-Stephenson, who got this car to help me to have a safe car to drive in. And there's a lot of safety features on here, aren't there?
There are a lot of safety features, yes, sir.
Now, Bernie said he was going to help me with the radio before I left. Are you able to get in touch with him and then
I absolutely will.
And the
I
people
understand you're waiting for someone from our polysteel department as
to
well.
talk about that?
Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
if you don't mind.
Not a problem, sir. I'll put your invoice back in the vehicle. If you'd like, before you leave here today, we'll set up your next appointment if we plan a few months out. Or you're welcome, of course, to just call when you need us.
Well, might as well go ahead and set it up if that's okay with you.
That is perfectly fine.
And
we'll step back over to the desk, and I'll go look for those other reps we're waiting for.
Okay, and a number where they can reach you here at the service department is?
859-824-9200.
And your name again?
It's Leslie Alexander.
Leslie Alexander. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition of godly principles. You know what I always say? When the good Lord made man, he looked down, he surveyed the situation, and he said, oops, I can do better than that. He made the ladies. My wife likes that one.
And you know what? I like it as well, sir. Thank you.
Of course, we had the poly seal for this vehicle when we bought it. That gives you special treatment when you come in for service. They wash it the inside and out. Tell us, what's your name, young man?
My name's Kenneth Dotro.
And
I'm a lot tech here at Toyota, Dry Ridge Toyota. I pretty much reclean the poly stills or any delivery.
Fantastic. Now, tell us what you do to this one today. You clean the...
We ran it through our car wash after they did the service on it, and then we wiped it down, dried it by hand. We use all kinds of different chemicals to clean it and stuff. We vacuum out the insides. We clean the carpeting mats with an extractor material, an extractor chemical we have. And then we have, we dry them off, put them back in and everything. We wipe down all the dash, anything that's vinyl, we use a vinyl shine on. It makes it look brand new. And then we have our other chemicals. We have like bug away. We get like bugs off the paint and stuff. We have a compound that we can use if there's scratches. We can buff out scratches with our compounds material we have. Pretty much it only gets applied to polysteel once after you first buy it, and then after that you get so many re-cleans a year, and that's pretty much all we do.
Fantastic. Well, nice to have you here, and take a look at it, folks. It looks great. They're doing a good job, and he's still touching it up right now, doing a good job for Miss June Geiman-Stephenson, because I know Inspector Number 1 will look at it for me. Well, God bless you. Nice to be here with you at Dry Ridge Toyota Marshall Auto Group. Bernie come over to help check out the satellite on the radio, and I did a little interview with Rob earlier, so he did a great job. And Bernie, of course, is the salesperson I recommend to you when you come down here. They got a bunch of good salespeople, but Bernie's sort of my favorite, and he helped me with my vehicle. And like me, we're both a little old.
We're still here.
Show us there, Bernie, what you're going to do.
What we're going to do is make sure that we still have the subscription to Sirius XM satellite. And if so, I think you maybe want 1 or 2 channels programmed, so we'll take care of that for you.
Well, fantastic. Nice to be here with you, Bernie. And again, where would people reach you?
Call me by my cell, 859-628-5199. I have it with me at all times.
Or join us on Facebook, and you'll see a lot of this and a lot of things about Bernie.
John and I, we act, yeah, we're on Facebook a lot. Not every 14 minutes like normally, but we're there.
God bless you. Thank you, Bernie, for fixing it for me.
Thank you, John. We appreciate you and your lovely Mrs. June, and want to see you more often than we do.
Praise the Lord, and pass the ammunition of godly principles.
The ammunition.
Back headed north. A shining, clean car, and all serviced. Ready for another 5,000 miles. So, headed back toward Crittenden, and then Walton, and Florence, up to Kroger's up there in Florence, or our good friends at Costco's, where I get some of my gas there. So we'll fill her up with gas and be ready to go. Praise the Lord, and pass the ammunition of godly principles. And thanks for all the folks at Marshall Auto Group and Dry Ridge Toyota. Travels with the Stephensons here. A few more miles than the old video van. Well, I should say the new video van. 2018 with 5,000 miles on it. Let's see if we can pick up that mileage. 4,816. That's right close. So, nice vehicle to drive. Safe vehicle to drive, and I'm going to be a safe driver. So we'll see you later, folks. We love you. Buckled up and ready to headed north. Back to see Miss June Geiman-Stephenson. We got to get my brother Gerald Stevenson moved this Friday out to the Colonial Gardens place, where hopefully there he'll get some good care, and we hope so and pray about it anyway. Look forward to being there. Thank you now. God bless you. Reach us at 859-750-0000, or join us on Facebook, John Stevenson or John A. Stevenson, or on YouTube with Travels with the Stephensons, Dr. John Stevenson, on our YouTube channel. God bless you and have a great day. Back in northern Kentucky, crossing under the CSX bridge, here at Walton, Verona, in 1 mile. Speaking of the old railroad days, the DeCourcy Yards, when I worked on the L&N Railroad back in the 60s, as my father did, retired from the railroad, and his grandfather before him, who was killed on the railroad by an accident and crushed between 2 cars, and when Dad was just 5 years old. Some hard times, as they say, hard times. As we listen to one of the greatest stations in the Commonwealth, and Tri-State, WIOK 107.5 FM. 107.5 FM, Tri-State Gospel. Gil and Janet Hammond's station. God's station, as they would say. And I remarked a little earlier about they donated the entire proceeds of their home, original home that I just sold for them, with the help of my last days as a broker and the help of Miss June Geiman-Stephenson and Michelle Foss and of course our little Toyota vehicle here, thanks to Holly and Pamela, two daughters that work at Toyota, and my wonderful wife, Miss June, and a wonderful son, Guy Stevenson, who works as the manager of the office revenue cabinet for the Kentucky, northern Kentucky here, and his family. And we say a special thank you to the Hammonds for donating all the proceeds from that sale at home to the Christian radio station that we're listening to right now in the background, WIOK, as well as the WIDS and their station in Paris, Kentucky. And so that's the story here. We're now headed home and going to gas up at Costco's and then head on back to the house and take care of some business. Get prepared for tomorrow's funeral for Lynette Foster, Cotton's wife, who's gone on to heaven. Wonderful lady. We most miss her and Art both, who were members of our prayer group there for about 26 years. But as I said before, if you want to check out a new car, check with Bernie Lozier down there at Dry Ridge Toyota or Marshall Dodge Group or Marshall Toyota Group. Catch you later, folks. Travels with the Stephensons. John Stevenson here. 859-750-0000.